Hold on one second. The camera is acting weird. That was... Well, hey everyone. It's good to be here with you. I'm sorry that we're not able to have youth group like normal. So the plan is just do a quick check-in, see how people are doing. So I'm gonna try and guess maybe who people are. I'm gonna say hi to Alpha, Katie. Is that Will? I think I remember that from Tuesday night. Jason and Colin and Mitsu. Just want to say hi to everyone. And if you want to, I'm going to be looking at the live chat as well. Just a couple of things. I realize that this isn't the most personal way of doing youth group or being able to contact one another. And so one of the things that I wanted to do as well was to be able to find ways for us to connect, for us to have conversations, for us to be able to join in with one another. Because the last thing you probably need is to watch some old person like me just kind of talk at you for a little bit. So that's not the intention. I went ahead and set up a Discord. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Discord, Discord is a place where a lot of gamers use to chat via text or also do voice chatting as well. And so you can kind of play along with that. But there is a specific Messiah Umyf Discord channel now where we can kind of stay in touch with one another. And then eventually, hopefully be able to do voice chat as well, so that this isn't just me talk, that it would be us having a conversation, conversing, and checking in with one another more and more. So you have to have a Discord account, so please make sure that you go and talk to a parent or someone who would be able to help you out with that. But also make sure that you to people who are affiliated with UMYF, because you need the link, and I'm putting the link in the chat as well. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? You're going to find that this is a little bit delayed. It's about 7 seconds delayed, and that's A-okay. But I wanted to make sure that you all were aware that we were able to connect with one another and such. And so we're going to kind of go through a couple of quick announcements, open with some prayer, be able to check in with you all via chat. I have a short devotional, and then we're going to play some Jackbox games. In particular, I've got TKO ready to go and all lined up. So you'll have to watch on YouTube the main screen and then get on a phone or something else to be able to play along. And again, you're going to be looking at your screen and not necessarily the YouTube channel to figure out what's going on. Again, I know that this isn't ideal, that hopefully if you've used Discord before, you can jump on there and jump into the voice chat mode to be able to have conversations. Hi, Adam. I'm glad that you're alive. And I'm glad that everyone else is joining us as well. We have 17 unique people in here right now. I really appreciate it. So how are things going? You can kind of put in the chat. Again, this is a public video, so more than just us are able to watch it. So maybe not put in your most deepest personal information that you want to put out there. But if you also need anything, I will make sure that I will put my number in. And if you would like to get checked up with and just have me be able to hang out, again, give you a text message throughout the week, you can go ahead and do that. So I just put my phone number in the chat. And so if you would like to, again, text me, make sure that I have your number. That would be awesome. So I'm looking real quick, making sure, just got a text message. So great. Hello, Linus. So you can do either. Discord would be a much more private area for us to be able to make some stuff happen. But in order for it to be publicly seen, and so I'm not looking at 3 different screens probably here in the live chat. But if you would like to put something and I can get it later, then you can also do it on Discord as well. So, oh, it's all three of you, not just Charlotte. So thank you all for joining. So I'm gonna just go ahead and see how you all are doing. I hope that you're doing well. I know again this isn't ideal. Has anybody found anything really cool or interesting to do while kind of being stuck at home? I want to go ahead and do that. And as you all are answering, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we have planned for the week. So each week, Sunday, 6:00, we're going to be doing this. And we'll go on for about an hour. We'll see how people are interested. If people are not interested, then we can figure things out as we go. Tuesday night, this week at 7:30, I just talked to Monty literally as soon as I sent that email out to everyone. We're going to do Taste of Grace live from his house. And one of the things that we decided we were going to try and do was get one of those meal box delivery things that is new and super popular. And so Monty is actually going to make one of those, and we're going to get Monty's ideas as to whether or not it was worth it or not. And we'll continue with Acts 23 as well. And then on Thursday, we're going to be releasing an interview with Addie Merlo. Addie did a podcast audio interview with me just about senior year, about her faith, about what it was like growing up, being a pastor's kid, all those kinds of things that maybe you haven't had a conversation with Addie about before. You can hear a little bit of our conversation. And so it's some ways to be able to do that. I also want to let you know that I play Xbox. I'm happy to hang out over Xbox, to be able to play games, just help be able to be in ministry with you all during this time. And if you or anybody else in your family needs anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, you can see my number there in the chat. Feel free again to send me a text or to do anything that you need to. Does anybody have any great ideas of ways in which you are figuring out? I will put my gamer tag in the message as well. Went ahead and muted my mic just so as I was doing that it didn't go ahead and make it happen. You made homemade tapioca balls? That's awesome. Did they come out well? Colin, I have to make sure that I write down my gamer tag, right? Yeah. See, I was about to do it wrong. I just recently changed my gamer tag. Okay, it tastes like the boba tea drinks. Nice. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? It's good to see you on. At some point, I should show you when my office is a lot cleaner. I mean, you can kind of see it's a hot mess behind me here. But I've got screen up here where we play Xbox and other things. So if I look up, it's because I'm looking up and checking that screen. So it's not that I'm not paying attention to y'all. Jason, you ate 3 bags of Little Bites muffins. Which kind? My kids love those things. In fact, my 5-year-old forces us to give him the chocolate chip version, so that he, so at midnight, so right before he goes to bed, he calls it a midnight feast. Too much Animal Crossing. Is Animal Crossing good? Because I just never got into it. So you'll have to let me know. Chocolate chip and banana. Okay. Well, I do want to make sure that we do get some time in for a devotional, and thank you all so much for putting in. I'll be able to double check everything. And we have just started a long conversation with regards to chocolate chip mini muffins. So there you go. Well, I wanted to share a little bit about a psalm that is pretty popular. Many of you have probably heard it before if you've grown up in church. It's Psalm 23. And I think this was written by David. It's a tribute to David and thought to be written during a really difficult time during David's life. And so I wanted to just read this and find some ways in which we can connect with the words of David, again, going through difficult time and finding ways to be there with one another. So I'll go ahead and read this. And if you want to, Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my souls. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Again, you can write in chat. You don't have to. I realize too that there's a little bit of a delay between when I see things pop up in the chat and when I've asked for them, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time as well. But what connects with you and Psalm 23 and maybe this series or time in your life? It doesn't have to be just about staying at home with the coronavirus or COVID-19. It could just be in general. What are some ways in which you're connecting? And I'll go ahead and just share one as you guys are writing, and then I'll share what's in the live chat and respond to any questions or any thoughts that you all have. For me, one of the big things is this whole idea of being comforted, that God is comforting in the midst of difficulty, and invites us into this space. And I would not say that God caused COVID-19 to happen to make people rest or to take stock of what's really important. But I think that in some ways, being able to have some time where we can stop, take a break, take a deep breath, and really lean into what God is telling us, being in scripture more, being able to pray, I think is really important. So what do you all think about Psalm 19? What do you think about that? What are ways in which God has been inviting you into an opportunity to rest, to have some comfort, to be refreshed? And as you all are going ahead and writing that up, I think this whole thing about God being with us no matter what is so important to remember during this time. So I think it's just an important space and place to be able to figure out that, yes, in the midst of all this, the anxiety, the depression, the isolation, that God is still with us. And hopefully you found within community, within family, that there are people who are deeply connected with you and caring for you and loving you, and how exciting and refreshing that might be. I don't see people writing in the live chat any thoughts. So, hi, Jeff. How are you doing? Jeff, do you have any thoughts on Psalm 23 and how it might relate a little bit to where we are right now? Linus wrote, I think it's a blessing. Ironically, the most social I've ever been during this whole isolation thing. I've gotten the time to talk to so many people. It's just insane. And Jason wrote, I think it's a good time to look at all the good things God is doing in the world despite the virus stuff going on. Yeah, absolutely. And again, that's not to minimize the fact that there are people who are so worried, but instead that people are invited and being a part of it. Okay, that's good to know that some people are typing in the Discord chat. I'm going to see, let's see, without messing up. And I'm not going to write too much because I don't want to, if people are writing Discord, there's a reason they're not sharing in live chat. So I want to make sure that we're not, doing anything, but yeah, it is good. And there is some space to be present, to rest, to be social, but also, there is that need to be social and to be getting going. And I want to follow up. Colin wrote, I've done more in the past week than I've done all year, so I'm all for it. I finally realized how much time we spend at school and how much time we don't spend socializing when we're there. Jason says the climate is getting slightly better, and it's a good opportunity to think about what we could do to really put effort into the climate. And Alex, now my eyes will be open and my ears attend to the prayers offered in this space. Well, I would just want to say thank you again for all the great thoughts, all the great conversations and opportunities to have conversation. I do realize that, again, the last thing you all probably want is me just sitting here talking at you. And so one of the things I think would be fun to be able to do is to go ahead and to do some Jackbox, to do some socialization, to be able to have conversations. And I do believe that there is a voice channel on Discord. I'm going to stay here on YouTube to be able to kind of give some space and some places. I know some people can stream live on Discord, and I can't because I'm using a Mac. And for whatever reason, that's not an option. So I apologize about that before everyone writes that you can go live on Discord. I know I actually bought a computer to be able to help out with that so that we might be able to do more of this. But I do want to say that we're going to go ahead and switch over after a closing time here. If you're uninterested in Jackbox or maybe being incredibly social in this particular way, I just want to thank you for coming and being a part of what we're doing. We're going to be able to find more ways to be able to connect. And I see, again, the Discord is going off the charts. And so we just want to say thank you so much. If you need any help with Discord, again, you can go ahead and send me a message, send me an email. I'll be happy to help out as well. So let's go ahead and pray, and then we're going to switch over to Jackbox and give lots of opportunities for people to go ahead and be a part of everything that we're doing. And I hope that this has been helpful, at least for a little bit for you all. So, God, I thank you so much for this opportunity. I thank you for each one of the people that have watched this stream or will be watching it later. I thank you for all the pastors and staff and leaders at the church who are just doing their best right now to make sure that all of us know of your great love. And so, God, I pray right now that you would be with us, that you would give us patience and love and hope and peace in the midst of difficulty. And God, for those people who are sick, who are mourning, I pray right now that you would just be the great physician, that you would heal them, that you would heal body, mind, and spirit. And God, I pray all this confidently because that's what your son told us to do. So pray confidently in your name and in his name. And we pray all this. Amen. Alrighty. Well, thank you all. Again, we're going to continue with this and we're going to switch over to Jackbox in just a minute. What I'm going to ask is for everyone to go ahead and to take turns. Obviously, TKO, we only can have so many people join at a time, but the rest of you can join in the audience, and then we'll go ahead and switch. And I'll just ask if you got to play round one. Go ahead and let someone else play round two, and we'll go to about 7 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over just so I can make sure that we are all set. Just give me one moment. Just finishing up. Now put the code in and switch it over so everyone can see it. Again, if you're not in the first round, it's okay. We'll go ahead and do another one. So I just want to be able to have some fun, be able to talk. Again, for those of you that don't know, there is a voice channel that you can use for the Discord as well. And that'll be just a great place to be able to hang out and have conversation. So, and you guys can talk with one another as we're watching as well. So I see Jason and not Luigi. Linus is in there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and try to switch on over. Also going to try and turn on the game sound so you can be able to hear that as well instead of just my voice. And then once we have 8, we'll do that. Again, there is stuff for the audience to do in this, and so that should be fun as well. So I can adjust the volume. Looks like we're all full. So let's go ahead and you're right. Please remember that this is a public forum and we want to make sure that we're able to do this in the future. So please keep everything appropriate. I really appreciate it.
In the tournament, but that's not all I am, you know. I also play the oboe. Thank you all for joining me here on T-Shirt Island. Those of you who live will receive a free flight home.
Hopefully you can hear a little bit of the volume.
Your winding path to victory starts here at the training ground.
And remember to watch your phone. Don't watch the screen because there's about a 7 to 10 second delay.
Anything that pleases you. If you need an idea, use the suggestion button. I promise I'm not judging you yet. Get your drawing fingers wiggling. It's time to draw.
Linus, is that good?
Those of you watching the tournament don't have to wait another 100 years to get in on the fun. Join the audience to submit suggestions and affect the game.
Good. Thanks. It's about 60 seconds left. Just waiting on Alex. The audience wants to make sure we did Jesus. I would love to see. You know what? My next shirt, audience, I'm going to go ahead and draw Jesus. There you go. Thanks, Ducks and Jesus. Let's see. What else does the audience want us to draw? Jesus Bros, Little Baby Jesus, and Ostrich, and office supplies. Nice. And so just so we're clear, and as a reminder, for the people that were not able to join, the 6 people in the audience, we're going to give you preferential space to be able to join next time, okay? And I'm sure there's maybe some other people that are just kind of watching and not doing anything. So I just want to say thanks everyone for being patient. Hopefully this is working well. Absolutely, you should have drawn a quesadilla. I hate drawing too, Adam. But it's funny. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that one. Thanks, audience, for helping me figure out what my next one's going to be. Oh, it drew with headphones?
Last drawing, let's get weird with it. Begin.
Oh, our youth retreat rep, yeah. I was really looking forward to it. I'm sorry, of course, that we weren't able to go. But depending on what happens, there's a chance that we can be able to go in the fall and just have it our group as well.
Challenge complete.
Yeah, so this is a game where you draw t-shirts and then you write slogans. So we're in the writing slogans phase. And you create a t-shirt and you battle against everyone else.
These have nothing to do with your drawing, so just put those out of your mind. And there's no shame in hitting the suggestion button if you need it. Go! Keep writing, write like the wind.
Thanks, audience. I've been using a lot of your suggestions.
Time goes short.
Jason apparently has written 34 slogans, while Lauren has written none. Mike, you use it on any
You really dug deep that time.
any other browser. So anything with a browser, you can use it.
Complete. Now take a look at your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect.
So now we all put together t-shirts. So you go to jackboxes.tv. Oh no, Lauren. Tell Lauren that we'll do Quiplash or something like that so she can jump back in. Once you see how to play it, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I know. It is hard to be able to do it with the delay. So that's why hopefully what we can do is we can get it in Discord, and then it's a lot easier.
Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Excellent. Our combatants are ready. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus.
Nice. I can fix everything, school.
Fight.
Yeah.
Using your devices to great.
So, Jason, you're muted on the Discord app. I don't know why.
A new challenger appears. Attack.
I don't know what to. I wonder why that is. Let me check the. I checked. It won't let it do it. Linus, the problem that I had was that I have a Mac, so it wouldn't do it. But once I get my PC, we should be all set. Because you're right, because there's no lag. There's a whole bunch of different things we could do. So.
Go ahead and fight already.
Jason, yeah, you should be good now. Great job, Alex. Alex, 3 in a row.
Versus.
Nice. Turn up your volume, Jason. Or check your sound output. Alex, I still think you have the gauntlet, the longest streak, so you'll still be in the finals.
Versus.
All right, Jason, good job.
A new challenger appears. Battle.
It should have been Jeff. It really should have been.
Sure talent.
All right, so that's the winner of the gauntlet.
Oh, a new challenger appears.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Oh, no. Jason's shirt is gone.
winners. Time for a training break.
All right, so now we do one more shirt, a couple more slogans, and then we do another tournament.
Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. I want you to know, I believe in you. Go.
That's so nice.
If you didn't qualify for the tournament, don't fret. Simply join the audience to submit your suggestions and vote on your favorite shirts.
What's the question? Why do the t-shirt captions not match with the original suggestions? It's just that it mixes it up, and you just have to go through and make sure that it all matches.
Only seconds remain. Begin right. Make haste before time runs out.
Quesadilla. Going ahead and making everything work. 17 suggestions.
The second gauntlet looms, and the hairy paws of Kismet have shuffled your drawings and slogans. Begin your new shirt design now.
All right, here we go. I think our two. You can get a shirt to design? Huh.
grows short. Hurry up and finish already.
All right, here we go.
Good.
It ought to be good.
Versus. Fight each other.
They're both really good. I think the next one we're going to do, we're going to do espionage, because I think that's be an easier one. Maybe without the drawing, it's a little less laggy too. And then we'll call it an evening. I liked it, Lauren. Or whoever's playing Lauren's account now.
Versus. Battle.
Linus, I see you all alone in that voice chat. I'm sorry. If I knew how to switch over and be able to do both, I would. But I don't want to mess up the stream by, It's a tie.
The reigning champion wins ties. Next time, get more votes. Versus.
Nice. There you go. New champion.
A new challenger appears. Why?
Nice. I think espionage, if we have 5 audience votes and 5 or 6 of us playing, I think almost everybody should be able to be in. So I think it's 10.
A new challenger appears. Why?
Yes. We'll see who gets in, and that is 11 people, I think. But if someone has to go grab dinner or whatever, that it might get down to 10. You're right, Linus.
A new challenger appears. Engage in an altercation.
Yeah, you're right, Linus. I know, because these are good T-shirts. All right, Alex again.
Versus
Nice.
attack.
Well, so Jeff, he didn't create that T-shirt. It gets swapped out for the rest of us. But yeah, it is kind of crazy. So then we just match them. So this is other people's drawings.
Winners.
So now all we do is we vote on against these top 4.
We are poised to enter the final gauntlet. Only the greatest T-shirts from the previous rounds are eligible. Prepare to vote one last time.
Monty, you excited for our meal in a box on Tuesday night?
Engage one another in fire.
Oh, the audience made a difference. The audience. Yeah, I'm trying to get a PC soon. I literally just ordered one today. So probably by next week, I'm hoping.
Versus fight.
So I can officially say now that that shirt's out, that was my Jesus picture given to me by the audience. So thank you, audience, once again for all that help. The artwork on that one was great, Monty.
Fight for me, baby. Fight.
Only 2 audience votes. Oh, victory. Adam is the winner. Congratulations, Adam. I think pretty sure Adam went AFK away from keyboard a long time ago. Adam, you still here? You won.
We have a champion.
Good job, Jason, with the art, and Quesadilla with the slogan.
T-shirts and
It's pretty much perfect.
Oh, I love you guys.
I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Espionage right now. So let me just do this. If you need to go, again, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've had some fun. And let me do this. Oh, I don't really have to switch over too much. Just go ahead and mute it just so it doesn't blow out our eardrums in case it's louder. Again, give the people who I think we'll have enough space for everyone, but just give it a second or two for people who did not get to play last time but were in the audience, that they can be a part of it. And then we'll call it an evening after this one. So thank you all so much for coming. And all righty, we're all set on up here. See you all later. Bye, Rebecca. Bye, Charlotte. Bye, Lauren. Hopefully we'll see you all on Tuesday night. Okay, room code is WMTO. Let's turn it down.
Breathe it in.
Attention field agents.
Try
The
that.
following nicknames have already been taken. Falcon.
Okay, we'll go ahead and switch to the game.
Little Pumpkin. Meemaw. Sleepy Pete. Goober. Terry Gross. Cargo Shorts. Chumbawamba. Spider.
Bye. Go ahead at this point, everyone else, just go ahead and jump in. We have 4 spots left. You can give it a minute or two, and then we're going to go ahead and get started.
Can you do me a huge favor?
I'm not
Breathe
calling
it
the
in.
State Department for you.
Come on. I don't have an ex-girlfriend who works there.
Breathe it in.
Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
Already
Breathe it in.
breathe it in.
Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. It's a phase. It's her birthday.
Fine, but you owe me 3 Pentagon favors, understood?
I don't know anyone at the Pentagon.
Make it happen.
Ooh, I do.
Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
All right, we're going to give everybody 1 more minute.
Breathe it in. 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 Breathe it in.
It's 7:03. We're going to go ahead and get started.
Breathe it in.
Anyone?
Oh yeah, Agent Spock.
Breathe it in. Doesn't explain why he took a dump on my station.
Don't worry about it, man.
Well,
Trust me, don't make a scene.
easy for you to say.
Breathe it in. 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 Breathe it in.
All right.
Breathe it in.
And
Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
if anybody needs to join and wants to, just put something in the chat real quick. Otherwise, I like how you all are very considerate. You all stopped so I could share this with other people.
The toilet cam is in need of cleaning.
I'm going to give it 10 count.
Cleaning.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathe it in.
All right, here we go.
You know, the cameras picked up something really weird. Really? Yeah, it's behind the mask. Who joined it? Hello from the government. Feel free to wave. We're watching everything. People eating ice cream eating people, you name it. This is very...
I think everyone's played this before, so we can probably go ahead and skip.
Sorry, hard to say that straight. We use it to play espionage. Off we go. Let's start with you. These guys are also my favorite robotic basketball team. What percentage of people have ridden mechanical bulls? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is to the actual percentage. We have an answer. 35%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
So, Linus, you're picking higher or lower?
Everyone is saying lower.
Just
okay, let's
the
see the
one
right
person
answer.
gets to go ahead and do
24%.
where they think it is, and however close they are, they get a certain number of points. And everyone else picks higher or lower. There is an option later on of much higher or much lower, which means I believe it's an extra 20%, or it has to be off by 20%, whichever direction. So hopefully that helps.
Okay, who's up next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people are friends with people on Facebook whom they've never met in person? 60%. Okay, higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
Running out of time. Looks like an even split. Okay, right answer is 84%. And you wonder why we spy on people. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Next up,
All right. Linus, you're up.
I'm going to search for... What percentage of people do not use passcode or fingerprint locks on their phones? 44%. All right, what do you think?
Breathe it in.
Everyone is saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 33%. And to those people we say, while you're at it, please keep your front doors unlocked.
Good number, though.
Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next?
Breathe it in.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
What percentage of people find kittens cuter than puppies? 37%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
It's a good number.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. And Surveil says...
It's so close. It's such a good number.
Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points.
It was worth the risk there if I got 1,000 points.
Okay,
News close.
what's up next? Fine.
High school theater.
What percentage of people attended high schools that staged productions of Our Town? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Yeah, I was going to say, I've never heard of it either.
Higher. And the correct answer is 13%.
Jeff, did they have that play at your high school? I know nothing about it, so that's not meant to be a dig or anything.
You got it right. Ooh, points for you. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Breathe it in. Not bad, but things are a little different in round two. I'll explain as we go. First up, we've collected data about everything, even this.
There you go.
What percentage of people have given at least one of their body parts nicknames? Okay, we have a guess. 60%. In round two, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing. Breathe it in. One of you thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Nope.
28%.
Wow.
Within 30%, so no points for you. Let's see who got it right.
That's hilarious. I nicknamed my right foot, not left.
And what have we here? Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Next up,
All right. Gotta come back.
typey. While traveling, what percentage of people have fallen asleep on strangers?
Mm.
Time now. 29%. Okay, higher or lower?
Let's see. Jeff does travel a lot, so.
Only one of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 15%.
Huh.
You'd be surprised how many relationships start this way. got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next?
Hi, Dad.
Get in the chopper.
Nice.
What percentage of people have flown in helicopters?
It's a good
What
guess.
do y'all think? Higher or lower?
It's a good number. And Quesadilla. Going ahead and doubling down.
Breathe it in. The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 15%. I guess not everyone has a helipad on the roof of their workplace.
Way to go.
Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Who's next? Breathe it in. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have posed for pictures doing comical poses with statues?
Wow.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Hi, Dad.
Right down the middle. Okay, let's see the right answer. 69%.
On the nose.
Whoa, you got it right on the money. Better than that, you got it right on the eye of the pyramid on the back of the money. No points for anyone else. Okay, who's up next?
Wow.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people believe that they are convincing liars? Everyone pick higher or lower.
Hi, Dad.
Jeff, much lower.
Breathe it in. Just one person says lower. Okay, right answer is 60%. Our biometric indicators prove otherwise. Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
All right, final round.
Uh-oh, final round time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to
Yeah, they
this
just think they
question.
are, though.
What's the best flavor of pie? Now let's see the answers.
Jeff, everyone you've gotten wrong, you have
You have 3 chances.
been betting
to
on
most
the
popular
the
answers
goodness
on
of
the board.
humanity. So
Ready,
you're
go.
doing great. Remember, you get 3 choices.
Don't forget to use all 3 of your picks.
Lex, you have 2 more picks.
All right, let's see what everyone picked. Now let's let's take a look at the results.
Was it enough?
Every game has to have a winner, and our winner is...
Breathe it in.
Linus came back. I think all of us were separated by 600 points, except for Jeff. But it was fun. Thank you all again for joining us. Hopefully this was worth it. Hopefully you got something out of Psalm 23 and had some fun doing Jackbox. Once I get everything set up, we can be able to do that. Xbox, let me know. I'll be checking the Discord throughout the week, and just want to say thank you again to everyone. So yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. So thanks all so much, and have a great evening. And if you need anything, reach out to one of us. We're happy to be here for you. Take care. Bye.